everybody, Lance Allen here, and today I just wanted to take the time and show off my beautiful Marchione guitar. Stephen Marchione is a very talented builder in the Houston, Texas area, and I've always wanted a handmade acoustic guitar, and a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half or so, I got the opportunity to get my hands on this beautiful Marchione OM guitar. Let me show it off to you. Up here at the headstock, we have this horn design, and this is inspired by D'Angelico and D'Acquisto archtop guitars. That's really cool. You don't see that a lot on acoustic guitars, and I think that's a really cool thing. And his logo there is hand carved, and it's done in a water buffalo bone instead of like an abalone. And on the tuners, these are actually Sperzel locking tuners, and those come in really handy if you're a player. You can actually tune the strings and or change the strings really quickly with the Sperzel locking tuners. The nut is also that same water buffalo bone, as well as the bridge, and those are all hand carved, and the end pins are also carved water buffalo bone. The neck of the guitar is Honduras Mahogany, and on the back plate of his the headstock there, you can see his name pressed into the wood, his logo. And I'll flip it back around, and on the front of the guitar, it's actually got a veneer on the top that's African ebony. It's real deep black ebony, as well as the neck is all ebony. And you expect to find that kind of quality of woods in a handmade guitar. There's also, around the edges, the binding of the guitar is what is called a chocolate ebony, and that just sort of separates the top from the sides, and there's a center strip in the back. Now this is the real beautiful part of this guitar. When I flip this around, you're going to be like, ooh, nice. So this guitar has a beautiful tiger stripe maple back and sides, and you can see that chocolate ebony line down the center stripe, and it is simply beautiful. It almost looks three-dimensional when you look at it in person. Hopefully that comes across on the video. And this particular maple has been heat treated, and some guitar builders call it torrefication, and that basically just ages the wood, and it allows the guitar to ring really nice. That is beautiful. And he hand makes all of his guitars by hand. There's no CNC machine or anything like that. So everything is hand put together with a hot glue, which is typical of high-end acoustic guitar makers or instrument makers. And I'll mention that the top here is a European spruce, and there is a little bit of a what they call bear claw going on in here, which is you could see in the picture that that little design in there. That's all natural design. And the thing about this guitar that's really nice is he makes this guitar in the style of a classical guitar, or in the traditional style that a classical guitar would make. And the bridge is really long, like a classical guitar. And it also happens to be placed in a good place so that the guitar top resonates really well. This guitar is very similar to a lot of 12th fret guitars. However, this one joins the body at the 14th fret. But because of the length of this bridge and where it's placed, you get lots of sustain out of it. And he's got custom bracing on the inside, and if you were to look on the inside, you would see he uses, I believe, the same maple on some of those back braces. And he's got his name, I believe, wood burned or pressed into it, and that's a really cool thing. And it's just a superb guitar. It's good for the finger picking stuff that I do, and just you can hear how long it sustains. Listen. Man, that is just sure something. It's a great fingerstyle guitar, but it's very versatile. I use it in recording, so I'm doing a lot of strumming. really great for strumming and finger picking, and it has a unique sound. I have a collection of guitars, and this one I can always pick it out of the bunch that I record with, and I do a lot of recordings, and it's hard for me to remember what I do with a lot of the recordings, but this is what it sounds like with some single notes for you. As you can tell, it's just a very responsive guitar to touch, and it's an easy guitar to play. Another thing about his guitars is he has some carbon fiber reinforcements so that the neck stays straight all the time, and it plays in perfect tune. Don't forget, Marchione Guitars. Make sure you go check out his website and watch the other players that he has on there as well that play his guitars. And if you want one, check it out and get you one. It's a beautiful instrument.